Jordan, a comfortable victory in the end. How did you see it?
You know what, I thought it was a really solid performance from the team. I thought every player were excellent. I asked some jobs of players that they wouldn't normally do, and I think they took to the challenge really well, and they were excellent in their individual performances as well. So they should all be really pleased.
At half-time, obviously a slender lead. How did you feel you could break them down in the second half and just make sure you obviously worked it out and got through it?
So for us, obviously, when we started the game, we wanted to demonstrate our performance, show our identity, demonstrate what we know we're good at as a team. And I felt that in the first half there were some things we could have been slightly better at on the ball, and we spoke about defensively the way that they were rotating and how we could deal with that. But on the ball, we just wanted to create the pictures in the right way where we could allow ourselves to play out without necessarily always using one option, to give ourselves a variety of chances to break through them and exploit areas that we can go and create chances to score.
Of course, everybody remembers the highs of last season. It must be really satisfying to bring that into this season. Obviously, it is a charity game after all, but the momentum's there, and clearly you can see the players have just made sure.
Do you know what I liked about tonight's performance is that when you look at the team, they played with fluidity, they enjoyed themselves, they were expressing themselves, and they were able to just demonstrate what they're good at as individuals. And I think when you look at the bigger picture, it all came together really well. And if you're looking at the season overall, and we had that run of games that we did, and we lost against Brighton, and then we come back to this game, and it's our first game in the time we've come back together, to come away with 4 goals and to not concede any, I think is a great credit to all the team.
Macy Ellis and Serena Fletcher impressed really well today from the sidelines or wherever he was. What did you make of them and their performances? So
Serena, I asked of many different jobs in the game, and to be honest, she took to each one superbly. She's a good player, and she showcases her attributes, and all credit to her. She should be really pleased with that performance and take that into the next game. With Macy, for us, it's an opportunity where we can give her more game time, more minutes on the pitch, and for her to go and express herself in and around the first team and try and give herself that opportunity to break through.
What was the discipline like? Because obviously Beth Davis made sure she got a clean sheet as well, and everything's positives.
I think if you look at the 2 or 3 games before we played Brighton, we asked the team to play in a certain way, coming away from the way we normally play. And I think that you saw key elements of that in this game today. Even though we didn't ask them to play the same as we did in those 3 fixtures, we reverted back to what we did in the season. And those messages that we gave the players still came out in the game today. Discipline, organisation, work rate, and overall, again, the fact that we didn't concede a goal is a massive boost for us to take into pre-season once the players have enjoyed the rest of their break.
And was fitness key today to make sure they got some minutes in the legs? Obviously pre-season's around the corner now, and I want to make sure that we go into the season full of confidence.
I think it's a strange one, because you're playing a game right in the middle of the off-season, so it's one of those where they've had an opportunity to play, rekindle as a group, come together, play a game, get that victory again to build into pre-season. We got a chance to look at some players and look at how the team worked and fit together, and it's something that we can take forward. But in terms of their fitness, the real impact will be when we get to pre-season.
And finally, just a word on the opposition. How much do you thank them for coming here today, and how weird was it to see Danby on the other side?
It is always a strange one to see one of your players on the other team, but credit to them. They've got their own goals to try and achieve within this process, so they want to build a team. They want to go up against tough sides where they can find the right players for their group and progress as far as they can in the games that they want to achieve. And hopefully we've been able to put a side together against them to give them that opportunity so that they can go forward with the best chances that they can.
Jordan.